The Force is a grand and mysterious power that permeates the entirety of existence. All things are connected, and there are those who believe that every action is predetermined and has a purpose. In their experience, there are no accidents, and there is no such thing as luck, merely the will of the Force. This view of the Force is known as the philosophy of the unifying Force, and Jedi who wish to observe, study, and enlighten themselves through the unifying Force are known as Jedi Seers. Jedi Seers are Consulars that become adherents to the philosophy of the unifying Force. This philosophy believes that the Force has neither a light nor a dark side, there is merely the Force. Imagine a pond if you will. It is still and clear. One is able to see everything in the pond with clarity. This can be seen as the light side of the Force. But now a stone is cast into the pond. Ripples now obscure your vision of the pond, and perhaps dirt is thrown up by the stone, obscuring the pond even further. This can be seen as the dark side of the Force. Regardless of whether the pond is still unclear or obstructed by ripples, it is still in the end a pond. The Force is much the same way. There are times of clarity and there are times of obscurity. This is merely the way of things. This is how Seers view the Force, and by understanding the nature of the Force, they can look for the clarity within the pond. This can grant them the Force talent known as Farsight. Farsight can come in many forms, such as being able to sense when others are harmed or going through emotional turmoil, or it can manifest itself as psychometry by allowing one to view past events by touching an object. With proper training, a Jedi with the Farsight ability can even see current events going on somewhere else in the galaxy as if they were there themselves. Exceptionally talented Seers can use a Force power known as Simulfuturus, also known as Doppelganger. This power creates a visual illusion that copies the Jedi casting the ability, or it can cast a projection of an object. The greatest of Jedi Masters can use this power across star systems and see current events through their projections, though to do so is incredibly taxing on the Jedi using it, and thus projections made at this length are incredibly rare. Farsight can even appear as visions of the future, though oftentimes these visions may not be entirely clear as they'll be filled with imagery and emotions. Though the clarity of these visions can be enhanced through training or be a natural gift. The Scions of Zakul were a group of Force users who specialized in seeing the future, each of which carried a pink lightsaber. Perhaps when a Force wielder with an affinity for Farsight bonds himself with a kyber crystal, the crystal will produce a pink blade. Jedi Seers that are able to see visions of the future are often made Jedi Prophets, though they will receive their own entry in the series. When one understands that all things are connected through the Force, they will know that nothing is ever truly that far or absent from their lives, just that they are where the Force requires them to be.